Would you start any of the likes of, Emma? And I said Emma Kelly there. I'll start. That's the wrong player.
Emma
Out here.
Kelly. Emma Kelly.
Wrong player. We'll start again.
Kelly.
Hello everyone, welcome back to a mini last word. We'll do this for you. We are outside the beautiful St James's Park, one of my favourite views. The old school where we used to do a lot of the videos on NUFC until we moved. We might come back next season, who knows. I've got Dale with us. I've got a vlog coming with the England game as well. But the Lionesses have gone down 2-1 to France, who are a quality outfit themselves. We'll talk about the league table briefly in a minute, but Dale will go straight to it. We'll talk about obviously England being here later, but the lineups, would you start Chloe Kelly or Fran Kirby, or are you pretty happy with what Serena went with?
I'm surprised. I would start Kirby because obviously he's just more experience in there. Obviously helps, but it was
for Ella Toon.
Yeah, I would say there and then bring Ella Toon on later on. But still, great game. Both teams going for it, but I thought maybe you can't really drop Beth Mead, and he said Beth Mead, not Beth Guy, but Beth.
It's very easy to do that. Literally just off camera, I said Emma Kelly instead of Chloe Kelly, because obviously we do all the women's videos. So
that many players, you know what I mean. But still, it was still a strong lineup. Unfortunately,
come closer.
Yeah. Unfortunately, in the first 2 minutes, Mary Earps unfortunately has picked up an injury.
It's literally in the first minute, isn't it? And now it just went off on crutches as well. But a lot of the under-23s were called up on the bench as well. But I had no massive qualms personally myself, but looking on hindsight, it's easy to do that when you do these sort of videos. But obviously, Mary Earps goes off and Hannah comes on for her. I don't think it really dictated the goal, because France obviously will come on their goals in a minute, but St James's Park, we'll talk about that later. But we scored. You literally said off camera, Beth Mead's not doing anything, she needs to get in the game. Bang. Bit of a scramble, but she scores.
Yeah, I said that there because we weren't getting into plays. It was more going down Lauren Hemp side. But then she just steps in, doesn't she? She comes in straight away, puts it 1-0 up. St James's Park is static. Just the atmosphere was incredible. I was like, oh, come on. We need to get in. Straight away get that goal, get the second one, because they're vulnerable. But unfortunately, they sat back and let France get back into it. In about 5 minutes later, they score a brilliant goal from a corner.
Oh, it's a beautiful goal. It's well taken, by the way. I think it's their right back. And obviously, I'm not going to lie, I only know 2 or 3 of the French players. But it's a fantastic, just controlled volley from the corner. It's a beautiful finish. Goalkeeper, it's got no chance. It's just a great finish, and it's probably at half time, probably fair, to be honest with you. However, coming into the second half, the game was a little bit slow. We've seen Mexican waves and what have you, and I've seen that in Australia. It's like, oh, not another one. But France score. It's another great finish, you have to say. But question marks about England's defending at all?
Yeah, I would say the defend was we'll let the couple of French lasses just get off, just peel away, and then just yet again just side-footed bottom corner. Like see.
And they're dangerous as well, because they're the two. Obviously, if Lyon just dominates, I mean, they got beaten in the Champions League. They dominate the French team, and obviously they've got 2 world-class strikers up front, and it's a great finish. But we're both questioning, right? Okay, how are then the atmosphere's gone a little bit flat. There's Mexican waves going on, and it's like, right, how are they? Let's get Chloe Kelly on. Come on, let's get Fran Kirby on. Maybe chucking an extra striker on. Do you think the substitutions happened too late?
Yeah. Straight away, just like, why leave it to 10 minutes? You go 2-1 down. Straight away, I'll be thinking changes. I need to get the players look tired. We need to get more freshness on. To be fair, in fairness, when Kirby came on and Chloe Kelly come on, they changed the game. We were more attacking, and we were pushing the French defence back. But 10 minutes, you're not going to make an impact in 10 minutes.
It's a lot to ask. You can, but it's a lot to ask in that small group, isn't it? And really, we didn't test their goalkeeper second half, and I think France just quality finishing. I don't think France had a ton of chances, but they just, as the game was starting to die down, they were just controlling the ball, and they made a lot of substitutions towards the end just to freshen it up. And even we've seen the centre back Millie go up top, and to try and do something, just to outmuscle, but nothing really came away. And England have obviously came away with a defeat, which leaves them now a little bit vulnerable because they're currently 5 points behind France with 3 games gone already, and the return fixtures on Tuesday, Dale. If they lose that's 8 points, and really, if England get beat on Tuesday, they're playing for second place.
Yeah, like I say, I don't really know. I don't know if it's the top 2 go through or it's like the men's side, which I think one goes through, then playoffs. I don't know.
Let us know. We're learning another job. We're learning another job. This is my first ever Lionesses game, and even though I've been supporting them since 2015 when they got the bronze with Tony Duggan and crew. But look, we came away with the defeat. The biggest picture, though, the first time we've had the Lionesses here. Seen a lot of people from the north have just seen this with someone Leeds just in front of her, and obviously Sheffield, and we've seen people from Durham, a lot of Geordies there as well tonight. Obviously Serena, and I don't know if you've seen it in the pre-match press conference, the question was asked about NUFC women, and Serena actually said the support that this club gets, as in NUFC women, is immense, that she knows that obviously the fans pack it out. Is this another... Obviously, you talk about Becky Langley and obviously the players and the interaction, growing the women's game. Is this another chance to grow the women's game in this area? Yeah,
most definitely, because we've got obviously our lasses, Sunderland, Durham, Middlesbrough, not that far down a couple of divisions. So the North East, we've got loads of development players, and it's not going to be long before Serena's going to turn to the Newcastle lasses and go, right, I want you, and that's going to be great for us because that's going to be more Newcastle fans coming to support all lasses playing for England.
Yeah, hopefully it stirs on one or two youngsters and oh wow, this is amazing. Women can play football. We've talked about it. Becky Langley's talked about it all over the time, and Becky's joining a holiday way too much in Thailand for me. Because I've seen all her Instagrams hey,
back to work, Becky. Back to work.
You were having far too much fun. Seriously, I hope you're having a great time. But I mean. You've mentioned obviously them clubs there, and the amount of people that have just slipped through the door throughout the years, and Demi Stokes, Lucy Bronze, Georgia Stanway, all those just not from the area, supports Newcastle. She would have loved a goal tonight. I could go on and name a few more who've slipped under the radar and gone on to play elsewhere, like Rachel Laws, the goalkeeper, and Rachel Furness, who supported too. And I can go on.
Bardsley, the goalkeeper?
No, she doesn't. She's doesn't support Newcastle, but you're on about Carly Telford.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that one.
Carly Telford. She's been on the channel. He's still learning. Even I am. But look, obviously it's the bigger thing. We thought we'd do. Because I think it's warranted that we highlight women's football. We've pushed it massively on the channel in the last probably 2.5 years. We're really pushing it, and obviously that'll continue next season. So we thought, right, we'll have to do, since it's St James's Park, cover it as well, and hopefully it grows, and it's great for Newcastle. And do you think, obviously the Stadium of Light have had it twice, I think we've had it now, we've got the men's, do you think in general, because I didn't like Wembley, I get it's the home of England, and the whole semi-finals FA Cup I didn't get anyways, but move England around so the people like us, especially younger girls as well, who can go and fall in love with their superstars and what have you, move around the country.
Yeah, definitely, because they did it in the early 2000s. It was at Old Trafford, it was at Villa Park, Anfield held it. I think they played up here and all. But it was
Azerbaijan, didn't it?
Yeah. So that's it. I think England did play at St James's Park men's. I think it was Thunder and Lightning. We played Ukraine.
Yeah, we played twice. Because Sean Wright Phillips scored in the stadium.
Aye, that was it there. But I think it is. It's plus it helps other communities. So obviously the lasses were up here, the men are up here. And obviously everywhere around, it's more like the community can come around and go, you know what, let's go to local grounds and help them. And it's rather than going to Wembley all the time, and it just gets you look at it.
I think the Lionesses move around. I think that's really good, and the men should do, because as I say, for us, it's the first time we've been to a Lionesses game. We see them on the telly and stuff, and we'll go to every single women's game in terms of Newcastle, but this might spur me on the next time the Lionesses play around. You know what? They've gained a new fan. But not just us. Encourage all them little lasses and little boys as well who've been tonight, to inspire them that women can play football at a really, really good standard. And obviously there's a door there for kids to get into football. So I think that's probably the win tonight. in terms of the outer reach, and obviously Newcastle having it, and they've decorated obviously the inside with all the lionesses, and that'll change the men's as well with Anthony Gordon and Kieran Trippier. But I'm rambling on a little bit. Let us know if you're a women's fan. Where do you see this? Is it all down to Tuesday? Because if England do win, they're back in it, so they'll have to win. But for me and Dale, keep an eye on the vlog coming later. See you everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.